I'm at this Dealmaker conference, which is kind of cool. They show off companies and then you judge them. I'm going to be one of the judges. I was supposed to do 2 sessions this morning, but I was late. But here I am, and we're looking at some online management tool companies.
So I saw a hand go from the audience.
That was my question to go to market.
That was the question.
Yeah. He answered by saying he doesn't know.
So acceptable, Ed. Not everything's got to be figured out just yet. All right, we have a new hand.
So we had customers. What were they using before they went to you? You want to ask?
We should look at a few different customers. One customer was using Constant Contact. They were not able to do some of the other things, using forms and some of the other interactive things that we do. We had customers using, I'm trying to think of, we have companies that were using really fairly high-priced email marketing systems. There've been a range of things.
Variant, and I'm here today to introduce Magento, the innovative open-source e-commerce platform. Magento offers unparalleled flexibility and control for online merchants seeking to maximize sales and grow online conversions. It puts the power back in the hands of the online merchants and places no restrictions, no constraints on the business processes and flow.
Good morning, I'm Bill Kane from Limbo Software. Shay, thanks to Dealmaker Media for having us, inviting us. Really psyched to be here. Okay, first off, who are we? What do we do? We're an on-demand software company from Austin, Texas. And what we do is we try to develop SaaS software to help cost-conscious businesses secure and manage their sensitive legal documents. What are these sensitive legal documents? What are these business agreements? Well, they're NDAs, they're sales agreements, they're leases, employment agreements. They're any kind of business agreements that help you and your customers and your employers, your partners, all these things. Kind of the DNA almost of your business.
Your aspirations around collaboration, you touched on it. But
yeah.
To me, when I was inside, that was a piece that felt like a hole to me.
The collaboration between people, like version control, or
version control
other
of people is
apps.
Not managing document through its process once it's in place, but if I'm working with my legal group, my HR group, I'm the business person, I'm working with third parties,
Right.
We're working on this document together before it enters into the system.
Well, when you're working on this document together, what you do is, as the admin, you have control of that. You have control of not only that that file, and you go into the admin tab. I don't have the app up here, but you would pick and you would actually give permissions to who can do what, and then when those people do modify it or edit it, you know exactly who edited it, when, and you get version control. So you have an audit trail.
So there's a guy who, actually this was sort of 20 years ago, wrote the original spec for QuickBooks and brought that to market. I have been passionate about small business my entire career. After I left Intuit in '93, I went on, I was CEO of 4 other companies, but I kept coming back to this and looking at it and saying, what can we do better? And in 2003, after I left my last company, I decided that I would take a look at this market again. And it was clear that something fundamental was changing. There was an opportunity to really change the way that small businesses work. When we built QuickBooks, the problem that we could solve was the bookkeeping problem. Now we can solve the business management problem for the true small business. So
users, that's always been
one of the things that's a great question. One of the things that's really interesting about this market is that small business people don't think of themselves as small business people. Right? They think of themselves by the industry that they're in. So talking to them on the basis of their size, which is something that big companies invariably do, is like speaking to them about their hair color. It may be true, but it's irrelevant to how they think about themselves.
Oh my God!
Mike, hey,
what?
Say hi, Mitch.
Hi, Mitch.
Mitch, no,
Oh,
very funny.
hi, Kara.
Mitch, why are you here at this Dealmaker conference?
I am here for 2 reasons.
All
One
right.
is we have several portfolio companies
Of
that are
course.
presenting here,
So, and
the other is
shilling for your
shilling for our portfolio
investments,
companies.
yeah.
Part of what we do, and then we're always
Right.
looking for new and interesting companies
Ah, interesting.
for which we might shill in the future.
What's an interesting trend that you see here?
It's early enough in the morning that I've only seen one group of companies, the virtualization, which we're huge believers in that trend. And other than that, I'll wait and see what.
Define that, please, for us.
Oh, virtualization is deploying software on essentially other software, which virtualizes a physical infrastructure.
Okay.
How's that? Is that
No, it's
Does that
completely
make sense?
incomprehensible, which is perfect for Silicon Valley. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't ask you about the Microsoft Yahoo situation, since you are so funny about issues surrounding Microsoft.
Well, my view of this is that it's hard to make the situation funnier than it is in the news every day. You know, it's just one of those things that's... now, my favorite development in the Microsoft world is for Steve Ballmer inviting all the startups to email him if they want to sell to Microsoft. Sell themselves to Microsoft.
Yeah.
So, have you tried to sell AllThingsD to Microsoft?
You know, I did, and he, after due diligence, he realized it was, a typical sham blog, tech blog, without any kind of prospects for growth.
And that prevented him from. But what if you were All Things Microsoft D or something like that?
I'll work on it.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Thanks, Mitch.
You're
Bye.
welcome.